GLP fam, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Grace. I am a 38-year-old mom of two, and this year in February, I started to use a GLP-1, specifically Zepbound, to aid in my weight loss struggles. I started at 265 pounds, and as of my weigh-in last week, which by the way, if you haven't seen that video, it'll be somewhere up here, I have lost 21 pounds. And this week, I have big goals. I just titrated up and this is my second week of 7.5 milligrams. And I know that if I partner my medication with a low carb menu, my weight loss should be really strong. I should have really strong results this week. So what I want to show you today is a realistic GLP-1 friendly grocery haul, and I want to talk through how I'm going to put these foods together as my meals for the week. If you like this haul, consider subscribing, hit the like, and if you haven't already, go back. I have documented the last 10 weeks of me being on Zepbound, and I would love for you to watch those videos, give them a like, and always leave me a comment. Let's get into what I picked up. Here's what I got. Let me walk you through how I put these meals together. For dinners, I will be having chicken and half of these salad mixes. I will cook the chicken in the air fryer for 10 to 12 minutes while I toss the salad on the side. Now, these salads, me and my husband will split, so I will be having half of this. And just to give you some nutrition information, you're looking at 330 calories, about 34 grams of protein, and 21 grams of carbs. I will do the same thing with the ground beef. I will cook the ground meat until it's fully brown, about 7 to 10 minutes over medium high heat. And I will also go ahead and toss the salad while the meat cooks. My macros here 440 calories, about 28 grams of protein, and 20 grams of carbs. You're talking about meals under 15 minutes. This cannot be any easier. Modified taco bowl, I will cook the ground beef with sauteed onions and I will top it with fresh avocado, sliced tomato, and shredded Mexican cheese. My macros here about 425 calories, 27 grams of protein, and 9 grams of carbs. For my lunches this week, I'm actually going to show you how I put this meal together, but it's basically a tuna salad sandwich on low carb bread. This is the most processed food item that I purchased this week, if you will, the low carb bread. But my macros here are 427 calories, about 26 grams of carbs, and 32 grams of protein. Little chocolate pudding, if you will. I will mix one of these two good vanilla Greek yogurts with 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, sweeten it with Splenda, and then I'm going to top it with sliced strawberries and a tablespoon of the sliced almonds for a crunch. I will be having there 140 calories, 14 grams of protein, and 9 grams of carbs. My breakfast, I will be having what I made in my video last week, the viral cottage cheese bowl, which is just a half cup of cottage cheese with with cooked down blueberries, frozen blueberries, 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter for 325 calories, 16 grams of carbs, and 23 grams of protein. All three meals combined, on average, will be between 1,300 and 14 calories per day. That's about 80 to 90 grams of carbs and 90 to 100 grams of protein. If I'm feeling hungry on any one particular day between meals, I will supplement with a Premier protein shake, which would add about 160 calories and 30 grams of protein. I know that Premier protein shakes are incredibly processed supplements, but they do have a lot of protein, and when you are using a GLP-1, protein is key. It should be you know the center and focus of all meals. So right now that's what I need to have, and if that's what you need to have to be able to meet your protein goals, then just do it. On Zepbound, I still eat. I haven't forgotten to eat yet. I can feel myself naturally gravitating towards food at breakfast, lunch, and dinner times. So I focus on protein and as many whole foods as possible. Low carb diets, which is my focus for this week, because in the past, anytime I've eaten low carb foods, I have had better weight loss results Typically, daily carbs will be between 50 and 100 grams. So I'm right there hitting the goal each day this week. If you're on a GLP-1 like Zepbound or Wegovy, listen to your body. Keep things simple and focus on nutrition, not perfection. As you see these meals, there's nothing fancy about them. They all take less than 20 minutes to put together. It's always some sort of protein with fresh produce on the side or a salad, on the side. And it's what works for me this week. And I can't wait to share the results later in the week with my weigh-in update. Let me know in the comments, what are you eating on your GLP-1 journey today? Bye, friends.